Yo, 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 yo. So this Home with Smooth podcast. It's me, got your boy Type X Trails here. We also have an additional member. We have Char. You know what I'm saying? Her device is not connected at the moment. But once she gets her stuff caught up in there, you know what I'm saying? We'll bring her in. But what's going on, bro? How's it been? How's it been?
Not much exciting news. California seems to be finally opening up, which is really exciting and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah,
So like I said, it should be fun though. It should be fun.
yeah, for sure, for sure. That definitely should be yeah, it's good for business, bad for everything else, basically.
Well,
Um,
I'm hoping it goes without a hitch because the other states and stuff like that, when they were opening up, the good thing is that when they opened up, they didn't have like this huge uptick. So as long as it stays flat, it should be good, and as long as you know, as long as everything keeps on going according to the plan that they have. My only issue is hopefully things are open up in a way that businesses are still able to profit and so be able to give a good experience. Because I think if
mhm.
businesses don't give a good experience, it's going to prolong the devastation that they're experiencing. So, so hopefully everybody's out there, they're safe, they're understanding, and they do their part to actually help these businesses grow and thrive. Because I think that's the one thing I noticed that when business open, they act like it's a light switch, and people they don't understand that they can also do their part to help these businesses out, and a lot of times they don't. So I'm hoping that happens. So then it's good for everybody.
Facts, facts. I'm trying to see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me hit this. Let me hit this button right here. All right. I forgot to go live on Twitter and Facebook at the same time.
That's
I
all
left
right.
them out.
Oh,
I left them out. It's okay. It's okay. Missing the intro is fine. It's fine.
oh,
It's fine. It'll
what's
be all
I'll
right.
say? It's your boys Hype Extras out on the West Coast. Welcome Twitter. Welcome Facebook. Breathing on YouTube. California's opening. It is happening. It is exciting. It is also scary. I just hope everybody does their part to make sure everything goes smooth for everybody. Bam.
Right.
Recap.
Right.
Co-host
Quick.
right here. I'm the
Right.
co-host.
Right. Facts. So okay. No, but real talk though. Yeah, man. So what job would you do for free, bro? Because
Um.
like that's the icebreaker. Wait. Yay!
Oh.
Hey,
Good.
I don't know what was happening.
We out
It's like
here.
you tried it. Me and CP time be kicking my ass, y'all.
Boy, look, I was just telling people about CP time. I literally was just talking about CP time. Like,
It's a real thing.
like,
Like you can tell me 3 o'clock, and I will wake up at 1 to give myself
I'm
two
gonna
hours and
start
still
lying to
somehow be
y'all.
late.
I'm gonna start lying to y'all. That's really the only way to get ahead.
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
have to
friend
start
that does
lying to
that.
y'all.
I,
I have a friend that does
I
that. I
feel
met her
that.
for brunch a few weeks ago. She was like, "Yeah, brunch is at 1:30," and so I was on the way. It was like 1 o'clock. She's like, "So where are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm like 10 minutes away." She's like, "The time was actually 2 o'clock." I was like, "Oh, you're
Dang.
smart."
Yeah. See, that's what I'm finna start doing for the pod. Like, I'm gonna start telling y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all at 7 a.m.
You should
so
you
y'all
should have
get
kept
here now.
you should have kept it 8:45. You should have kept
I
it.
really should have kept it at 8:45. I really should have kept it at 8:45 because everybody showed up but me. That's the funny part. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I really should have. But hey, what else? What else did I want to say?
Oh,
But anyway, like, so what job? This is the icebreaker. What job would y'all do for free? I'm talking about you are getting paid $0. You're doing it purely for the love and enjoyment of it. What would you do?
I would be an Instagram model, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind being an influencer. That is the easiest job. Just post pictures and in whatever outfits you like and get paid for it. Ooh, I'll be
Okay,
a Fashion Nova
okay,
influencer.
okay,
uh,
okay.
for
I see you.
uh, for me, it's a couple of different things. I guess it depends on where I'm at because it's unfortunately I have to take out like my realism. I have to put that aside because honestly, I could just freaking take photos all day and go around to every amusement park and literally do that for free. If it was sustainable, you know, and you know, I don't have to worry about everything else that goes along with it. I could definitely do that for free, and then kind of just take TypeX reels to the next level and just, you know, like Shar said, be an influencer, do that. You know, and then I think I'll use that just to branch out, you know, because then I could throw out a podcast because I do enjoy this, and I could literally, if I had the time and I don't have to worry about anything else, I could do this all day too. Just podcasting with people.
I literally could. Like at one point, I was doing.
And especially like, and honestly, like with people like you, like you two, if I could just do that, you know, I'd be set. And then I guess my original job for free I could do was kind of just be like a tournament organizer for like esports, you know, and just do that and run tournaments, and you know, or do like a team if I was able to, you know, do that for free. But I know I kind of cheated, but yeah, those are things I could see doing for free if, you know, if I don't have to worry about sustaining myself.
Yeah, I just thought of one other thing I forgot to mention. Travel. I love to travel. If I could travel for free.
See, telling you.
But how's that a job?
You come on board TypeX Reels. You know, we travel. You know, we could do that too. We could, you know, you could do food stuff. She could be modeling the Instagrams. You know, I'm telling you.
Because you're getting paid other ways. Or I saw this. There's this traveler. She said she made money by house sitting while she traveled.
What?
There's all kinds of little hacks you can do. Yeah.
What in the devil? I feel like I should have been rich. That's it. I just gotta chill.
Well, no, that's like if I was able to get to a point where I could not worry about stuff. There's a lot of stuff I could just do for free, and then like you know, and then I get jealous because I see people doing this stuff, but then like I'm always cautious because I never say like it must be nice, because 9 times out of 10, even if they inherited their wealth, they're doing stuff, they're working hard to maintain it and doing something else. So it's, you know, so I understand that it's circumstance, but that's why, because I hate when I take leave and stuff like that, people are like, oh, it must be nice. I'm like, nah, man, like I worked my ass off to get this time. So
exactly.
So for the most part, I do go out of my way not to hate on people when they're doing their nice things or they're living their best life.
Facts.
Co-sign all that. Yes.
I feel it. So for me, my answer is a no-brainer. I do this technically right now for free. technically speaking. I haven't got paid per se for anything. I've gotten paid before for like some advice I gave because it was good, but that was it. Matter of fact, that was funny. That was from Clubhouse. Like honestly, at the rate that I was going, like I could have got paid. Could have started getting paid from Clubhouse. The people were literally cash apping me money. Like no cap. With cash apping me money. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're starting to pay people to moderate rooms. You make money doing that now, and it's good money too.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
a little change.
That's some BS.
Well, no, because
I was there at infancy.
like for moderate rooms, because it makes sense now, because people especially, and I'm saying this from, I noticed it on like the coaster stuff, because now, especially in pandemic, people are doing stuff, they want more of this live content. So it's like with me, like I could be like on the road. So like right now I'm in my house, I could do everything myself, you know, whatever like that. But then I need to go on the road. You throw a podcast, whatever, or something, and I need someone to moderate. So I can't moderate from my phone, you know? So then I'm like, hey, Shar, you know, here's a band. Come on, you know, come on. And then like, I'm gonna let you host, you know, so you host it on your computer, I add on to that. And then you go in the comments and everything, because I can't look at the screen and the comments and everything on my phone. But if she's on her computer, or you're on a computer, and do that for me, and that's how people get paid now.
It's really genius, especially for the rooms that have like 500 plus people in there. It's hard to like get people to stay quiet and tell them who's next and stuff. Like moderating is a hard job.
Yeah.
It is. If you got a good system and you don't let too many people on the stage at once, you're fine.
Yeah.
And then if you get somebody that's crazy up there, you have to be able to be rude enough to kick them off.
Well, it's even that, and just filtering questions, because, you know, everybody wants to answer questions. So then you could be like, oh, hey, this was already asked, refer to this. Or then I'm like, yo, Smooth, like, hey, this person really wants to know about this, you know, and it hasn't been asked before too. So like they have to know you as well too. So like it is, you know,
True.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, y'all bringing up great
I'm gonna be a
points.
moderator now. Let me go look. Let me go look on.
You need an invite. You need an invite link to Clubhouse. I got like 7 invites right now. 7 invites to Clubhouse. I'm probably gonna do it. I'm gonna do another giveaway. People responded very positively to that. They were like, "Oh my god, yeah, thank you so much." So yeah, I'm gonna just do another giveaway and just give away invites because I have like 7 of them right now. Anywho, yeah. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into why we are here. Where is it at? Where's my link? No. There we go. So the topic for today is how do you hold yourself? So question number 1, how do you hold yourself accountable for your actions or inaction? How do you hold yourself
And
accountable?
what? I guess I probably need an
expand
example.
a little more. Right.
Okay,
Give us a little more information.
So expand a little bit more. So for example, like if you know like you're doing something maybe that's not it's a good thing to do, but it's not necessarily like your goal like that you have in mind, like that, you know what I'm saying, like pushing yourself to the next level, that type of accountable. And then also like if you're doing something that's just wrong, you know what I'm saying, how do you check yourself to go, hey, like I need to fix this, and then how do you go about fixing it?
I guess I could kick this off. So try to get to what you're saying. Okay, for good things, I guess hold myself accountable. Like in my goals, I always have little goals too, and to make sure that what I'm doing is in line with my overall of what I want to do, or what I want to do, or or where I want to be. Because and you have to realize that sometimes where you want to be, you always don't know what you need to do or what you want to do. So I always check with that, and that's hold myself accountable for actions are inactions too, and it's simple stuff as in and also I have to realize that hey, not everything I do has to go to that final goal, and as long as it doesn't, I can't say deter it, but torpedo it. Because it's simple things. I'm trying to save money, so this is my goal. Because especially now, I think I told you, pretty much redoing all my debt, and I went aggressive at it. So I went way too aggressive, honestly. So I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. Long story short, ex-wife, 15K of debt, and I said, you know what, I'm paying it off in 3 months. That's what I did. So then I have to realize that it's like, hey, you know what? How do I hold myself accountable? And I kind of brought it out and said, everything I'm doing is for my future goals, as to be able to, kind of with Type-X Drills, kind of going on trips with you guys, because that's my goal. I like traveling. I want to do that. So that's how I put into my goal to get it done now. But I also have to realize is that, hey, right now I'm on that tightrope, and so I shouldn't eat out. But sometimes maybe I want to eat out, So as long as it doesn't torpedo it and undermine it, and I don't do it in excess, and to realize that, hey, even though I have this plan, this full blown plan, I can't always follow it to a T. And as long as I'm not going to go completely torpedo my end goal, it's okay. And then that's kind of how I go into the doing things wrong as well too, because it's like, oh, should I spend this money? No. Pros and cons. What is it? What is it going to do for me like that too? Save time, save energy, kind of get my sanity so I could just relax. If that's okay, then fine. Let's do it. If it doesn't check those boxes and I'm just doing it just for the shits and giggles of it, then it's probably I shouldn't be doing it. And that's how I hold myself accountable with that one. Other things like kind of like what's right and wrong, with accountability with other people, it's how does it affect other people too? Because I remember it's from SWAT, freaking Samuel Jackson. He said it's a funny line, and I repeat it all the time. Sometimes doing the right thing is not doing the right thing.
Yeah, I like that quote.
Yeah. So sometimes to help someone out, you're not doing the right thing, but the right thing is helping them out. So that's how I kind of justify stuff like that. And especially if I could do it and I know that it's not immoral and it's not illegal and it's not going to land my ass in jail or get me in hot water, so it makes it so I can't provide for myself or my family, then that's how I could justify not doing the right thing if it's doing the right thing. So, and
Yeah.
that's how I hold myself accountable and other people accountable too. But we're not on that one yet for other people. But that's how I hold myself accountable for my actions and inactions and what I do.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm glad you went first because that helped my brain cells start spinning. And I have the same stance pretty much, but to answer for my own, I'll give you an actual a real life example right now for how I hold myself accountable in general. So right now I'm building like an online business, and I've been I started this in January, and it's kind of been one of those tasks where I'll have days where I fall off, and it's a matter of holding myself accountable to finish it. No matter what I do, I have to finish this, or I'm going to be in the same place last year. I'm gonna continue to be in the same place if I don't actually get it done. And so holding myself accountable is a matter of doing whatever it takes to complete that goal. So like there have been plenty of weekends, where a friend wanted to hang out and I had to say no, or I had to work long hours and I didn't want to do that, or just doing pretty much making sacrifices that I don't want to make in order for me to reach this goal that I know I'm meant to do. As far as I guess as far as the what the other part was the doing bad things and hold yourself accountable. It ties into this because, like I said, there's been lots of periods where I procrastinated, and it's like when I knew I was supposed to be working on the task needed to complete this goal, instead I'm doing hours of other things like binge watching shows on TV and binge watching TikTok videos, stuff that's not feeding into this goal that I'm attaining, right? And so it's just a matter of there's certain things I do, like I'll watch motivational speakers and certain positive things to reinforce what goal I'm trying to achieve to keep me on track. But on the people side, like for instance, I have learned to keep certain people in your circle also. And so, like for instance, there was this guy I was talking to, and I noticed a certain pattern. And I'm the type of person, like if I bring something up to you, I'm gonna give you like a chance to redeem yourself. But if you don't redeem yourself, you gotta go. 'Cause at this point in my 30s, I really don't have the time to like we're all adults. We know exactly what we need to do to um fix something or redeem whatever you want to call it, whatever you need to do to, if somebody brings something to you, you're like, okay, I respect that, I'm sorry. It is then your responsibility to do what you need to do to fulfill that. If you don't do that, sorry, bye. And so it's a matter of also cutting out other people. Not only am I, because other people are a reflection of you, so not only am I holding them accountable, it's also holding myself accountable. Like if I tell this person something and they don't care, they continue to do it, then I'm letting myself down too. So that makes sense.
Okay. Let me think. Let me think for a second. So for myself, like holding myself accountable for my actions or my inaction. So whenever I don't do something, like that really like it really like triggers this point in me, and I get really angry because it's like I could have just did it and then I'm done with it and then I don't have to deal with this anymore. And then it just becomes this thing, and then you start to have this snowball effect where now you have this pile of stuff instead of just this one thing. And so I've made it a point to just try and like knock things out as I can now, as reasonable. Because there's some things where it's just like maybe you don't have the capacity for it that day. Like maybe it's like too mentally taxing that day. That's fine. Like, but you need to come back to it, and you need to make a plan while you're saying, hey, I'm not going to deal with it. You need to make a plan of how you're going to deal with it, when you're going to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have that outline, you'll just continue to push that thing off until it becomes due, you know? So that's one thing. But holding myself accountable for my actual actions. Um, I've been working on like really like going through the process of like apologizing when I need to. You know what I'm saying? To different people, like as necessary, like apologize, like because that's a big thing. Like making sure you apologize to people when this.
How y'all doing, man? Yeah, I gotta see.
Hi.
Oh man, that's funny. Yo.
What's good? What I miss?
Oh man,
We just really got into it, so you haven't missed much.
oh yeah, you ain't really missed nothing. Yeah, because we're talking about holding yourself accountable right now for your actions, and your inaction. Yeah. So
Or his baby rattle.
dude, this looks hilarious, bro.
Let me see what else I can do. I can do a lot. Hey, hey, here you go. I look like Huey from the Boondocks. I swear.
You do?
Yeah, man. The furl and everything.
Oh,
so keep going, man.
Yeah. So before I got yo, how did you get those options, bro? I don't even have those options.
Well, it's Snap Camera. It's a free program. It's by Snapchat. All you do is download it, and it automatically connects to your camera. You can change all the filters. I don't know what this is. Oh, they removed my beard. Oh, snap.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's like Henry Cavill in Justice League.
Right. Justice League. Hey, that Justice League Snyder cut, I've been hearing good things about it. But that's a side note. Anyway, like I was saying.
Hold on. I'll do this. I'll say it like that. And maybe a hot take on it. It is better, but it's still not good. But good.
Oh.
Okay. All right, that's fair. So anyway, holding myself accountable for my actions. Okay, that's the piece I'm on now. Holding myself accountable for my actions. That like sometimes it's hard to like be your own biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can like weigh down on yourself a lot. You know what I'm saying? To like holding yourself to like this standard. Of really pushing yourself to get the things done that you need to get done. But at the same time, it's just something that you got to do. Like that's the best way I can put it. It's something that you got to do. You just got to buckle down and you got to do it. If you got anything that you want, you know what I'm saying, in life, like you just gonna have to sit down, buckle up, you know what I'm saying, and just do the stuff. You got to just do the work. And that's just something like as far as like holding myself accountable that I'm doing. Also with like I guess, and then the wrong piece, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it goes back to like actually apologizing to certain people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to apologize to somebody, right, for doing something wrong, like actually like apologize for actually what you did. Don't just like just throw them a blank check that says I owe you sorry. Like for what though? For what? Like if you're gonna give them an apology and give them like restitution or whatever and make things right, you know what I'm saying? You need to like put what happened on there. You know what I'm saying? You need to say exactly what you're sorry for. And then it's the process of not doing those stuff again.
That's really how you say you're sorry. Change your behavior, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that ties into what I was saying. Like, if you tell me you did A and you're not going to do it again, and you haven't changed anything, then you're pretty much telling me that you don't care, and that's where you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
But like we've all been in those positions where people show that to us and we just repeatedly kept letting them get away with it. So then you get to the point where you're like, no longer am I going to do that again moving forward.
Yep, and then I got a divorce.
Exactly. Was it ready?
Man,
I wasn't ready.
boy.
I'm myself about everything. I tell you, because I'm better because I'm $2,500 away from being like for that. So I'm in a good mood. Good mood.
We gotta celebrate.
Well,
I don't
I'll
blame you,
celebrate
bro.
on the 15th of April because that's when I can start saving money again, and then all drinks on me. I
All
need
right.
address.
Okay,
I'll talk to
all right.
Myron. So Shar,
All right.
I'm gonna quote you on that.
your
too.
Amazon list, like bam.
I'm quoting you on that,
remember
Alan.
this.
Yeah, we finna remember. Hey, it's recorded. In
Right.
fact. Don't rip it.
But, hey, for sure. We going to
Our
we
Uber
going to
Eats, there
Miami,
you go.
man. We going to Miami, man. All I'm
Yeah,
saying.
August, right?
August 19th to 22nd. I'm gonna just keep saying it because it's happening. Whether I'm with y'all or not, I'm in
I told
Miami.
you I'm gonna be out there, but I'm gonna be in a hotel.
Yeah, because you got your own like private. This man is booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? He can get stuff started. You know what I'm saying? He ain't paying a dime. Everything's comped. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Mr. Typex.
I have to pay for my rental car if it makes you feel better.
Oh my God, the rental car.
Hey, man.
This man has to take the rental car. What would he? Hey, bro, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was gonna go get. Let's hold him accountable right now.
Hold
How are you gonna be on the podcast?
I'm muting you. It sounds like you're in a war zone in your kitchen, like you were fighting every pot and pan possible.
How is supposed to be in the podcast trying to hold him accountable?
Ooh, what you got there? What's that?
There's some blueberry margarita.
See,
Ooh,
and this is why
that sounds good.
for me.
Okay. It's brunch time for y'all. Like it's dinner time for me.
Yeah, I'm about to eat too.
No, it's lunchtime for him. It's brunch for me still. That's why I don't like these new pods because everybody else is
I need
drinking.
to make me a drinky drink. That's a good idea.
Yeah, everybody's drinking, and to me, it's like 9:30 in the morning. So I'm
Are you?
I got some.
Yeah, this is all I got.
Okay.
I had some green tea.
I got some Tito's pop out.
You got some Tito's?
Yeah, that's all I need.
That's some good
water.
That's some good vodka.
This is all I got.
Plus, after you drink some Tito's, you don't feel all nasty and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I be telling people. And it's gluten free. You don't have no hangovers or nothing.
Nothing y'all talking about right now. This is
you
all
got some water. Hey, I'm gonna get some water. I got water.
I'm drinking tea. I got some green tea.
I don't have the option.
Green
if I
tea.
can have mimosas, boy, I'm lit.
Type X right there. See?
Hey, what's the difference between a mimosa? Mimosas.
I don't know what the fuck I
would be. A mimosa has orange juice in it.
Okay.
Mimosa's orange juice and was it? Yeah, and champagne.
Yeah,
and champagne, bro. I can go through a whole like 2 bottles by myself. Like get a bunch of orange juice. I can go through 2 bottles of champagne by myself one morning.
Yeah, but champagne is. It takes a lot to get drunk off champagne. Yeah, exactly.
Champagne is gonna put you to sleep, bro.
Yeah, but if you drink like 2 bottles, then you out. You gotta drink.
Hey, you gonna be out with a full stomach too. Man, I hate getting drunk with a full stomach.
And that hangover is the worst. Champagne hangovers are the
worst. Be over there.
No, I think champagne hangovers are the worst because like you don't see them coming, and then like it just hits you.
Exactly.
Like everything else, you're like, oh, okay, you know what you did? You're like, I just drank some champagne, and like you drank like 3 bottles of it, and you're like, oh crap.
Exactly.
Okay. But yeah, so
anyway, all right, back from our commercial break.
yeah, but back on actual topic here. Kev, you never said. So how do you hold yourself accountable for your actions and your inaction, sir?
Using Snapchat.
Yeah, man. So like, man, what I do, bro, I tell people they can't really blame me because I'm just a baby. But nah, bro. I mean, honestly, you gotta stay conscious. That's really the main thing. You need to stay conscious and aware of what you're doing, and then like a lot of times you may not think that you're doing something wrong when you could be hurting someone, stuff like that. So I don't know, it's a battle, it's a struggle. But I say the number one thing, staying conscious about it and actually reflecting on your actions. That's all you can really do, man. You're gonna make mistakes, but shoot, as long as you do that, you'll be able to bridge some of those gaps, you know.
Wise beyond his years.
This filter is throwing me off. I was trying to take
like
in information. I was so distracted.
Man,
This the baby cast.
Looking like the dude off Case Closed. The dude off Case Closed.
I remember him.
Was actually actually an adult because he was.
You know what's funny, bro? I don't even know how he became a kid. They still never explained that.
They did. He got drugged. They injected him with some stuff that turned him.
I don't know what kind of drug they got to make you a kid, boy. But if they got a real life,
yeah, I'm like, you're gonna have to run me that, bro, because I can use that kid. You know what I'm saying? Let me run my
man. That'd be crazy. You'll be talking to a kid who's slick being an adult. You wouldn't even know.
Right.
That kid might be thinking of how to rob you.
Know all of that.
That kid might have an actual legit plan to rob you. You just like, it's a kid. I don't worry.
Fuck them kids, man.
Crazy.
Fuck them kids.
All right, back on topic. But yeah,
You've
man,
been
stay
on one
conscious.
today, bro.
Stay conscious and reflect on your actions, man. Just try to understand. Try to understand.
Hold on.
Yeah, you froze now. I'm like, there you go.
No, I'm not. I was froze. What? Dang. Okay,
boys.
I'm gonna do this.
Hey, can we roast on the podcast?
I mean, if you want to roast, like, go ahead.
Hey, Smooth. Why you putting in your plug for Milk Duds though, man? You look like a whole ass advertising. Look at that head.
This man.
Gonna have to give me some Pampers because I'm shitting on you.
Okay. So anyway,
right, let's stop.
Okay, let's check this out. Check this out. So,
Mm-hmm.
second question: how do you go about holding others accountable? Because I know there's like this fine line between being like, you know what I'm saying, like actually holding them accountable and like not being fair to them and like being like too much of a critic. Like, what is your approach in holding?
I will go first. Okay?
Well,
Go ahead.
You don't come off sounding like you're so like you're what is it, self-righteous, coming off self-righteous, like you're above everything,
or too defensive.
Yeah
So I am that friend that my friends like to vent to and they like to come to for advice, right? And so there are certain situations, like if my friends come to me, they know, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff for you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm being real, right? And once I tell you that, if you continue to do what you want anyway, I'm not gonna say shit else. That's it. Like, if the next time you come to me, I'm gonna be like, well, remember I told you. I'm gonna do that one time. I'm gonna remind you of what I've already told you, and then after that, I'm gonna be silent. I'm not giving any more advice. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse because you already know what it is. You already know where I stand on this. See, at that point, it is now up to you, because I have learned the hard way that when you decide to be that person, like you said, that comes off like the higher person and like the authoritative being, then people get offended and they think that you're judging them and you're being too harsh. So the approach I have learned is just stay silent, and they always come back running back like, "Oh, you were right." Once you get quiet,
man, listen,
I like agree with you. Be real with you, because like you can only do what you can do as far as holding other people accountable. Man, sometimes you can't. Like, especially if they grown, you ain't responsible for them. You know, you out here acting up, like Shar said. You tell them how you stand on it, man, and after that, you can't keep being a dead horse. So I agree with it, man.
Okay.
I will say some people probably need a little more help though. Some people, you know, you do have to keep reminding them. You know, and that really is gonna come down to how much you care about that person, how much you mess with them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think for me, holding people accountable, I guess it definitely depends on the person, you know, and the situation. I you know, I'm Mike Shar too. People come to me just to talk to me about what's going on. So I, for the most part, I try to have things like as a learning experience. But then it comes to a point where sometimes you justify their feelings, and then I'm very straight up and I'll tell them how it is. And the thing is too, if you come to me again, I might not give you like the whole spiel of advice again, but I'm gonna tell you how it is. So if it's dumb, I'm going to say it's dumb. And if it was dumb 2 weeks ago and it's still dumb today, I'm still going to say that it's dumb. And if your feelings get hurt,
Right.
it's like, you knew this because you're coming towards me. Like, I'm not going to straight out say like, you're freaking stupid. But I'm like, yeah, you're better than this. And this is what you could do. So I would go for kind of like the teaching experience. And, how can you respect? How do you expect other people to respect you if you don't respect yourself? Because you keep on doing this, X, Y, and Z, and but also kind of just like identifying and letting them know that, hey, like you've been there. Because I said I've been there. We've all made mistakes. We've all done stuff. We've all ignored all the red signs. We've all not held ourselves accountable and let other people down too. So I kind of go in with that and using that as a teaching experience. But this is how you can bounce back, and you should, and this is what I'm doing too, to bounce back from my situations as well too. But I think that's just the best way to hold other people accountable. Teach, empathize, and be real. Be honest.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Do all that, but don't sugarcoat. Do not
Exactly.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat, but don't completely like obliterate them. Be tactful. At least the first time. The first time, be tactful. Because I know sometimes if you just, because I've done that before too, or I just tell someone how it was, but after like the whole thing of you're stupid or freaking dudes, blah blah blah, and they get defensive, they tune everything out too. Also, so like especially like the first couple of times, you have to be very depending on the subject, be very tactful and kind of get in there to make sure that they're still hearing you and they know it's out of a place of caring and nurturing and not what do you call it, of not being judgmental that we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, like I definitely feel like with holding others accountable, like there's only so much like I know going in I can say, and there's only so much I can do. That's off the rip. That's where I started. And then I don't like to unsolicitedly like just jump into people's situations. Like if you ask, yeah. But otherwise, I'm just gonna chill and I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let you do you, because you know what I'm saying? Like I have my own, like the way I look at it is I have my own things going on in my life that I have to hold myself accountable for. And I'm pretty sure you know what your problems are and you know what your problem areas are and the things that you need to fix. You know what I'm saying? As a grown adult, you know what I'm saying? Because all my feelings, like I'm 49 now, so everybody's grown now. Everybody's super grown. So it's just like, okay, you know what you need to hold yourself accountable for. Where is the point in which I need to get involved? Like unless you ask me. If you ask me like, hey, what do you think about this situation? Cool, I'm there. I'm gonna give you 100, complete honest. I'm gonna give you both sides. I'm gonna give you a balanced opinion, and I'm gonna try and stay as non-biased as possible. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end, I might throw in, but as your friend, I wouldn't even do that at all. Like, you know.
Let me ask you something. What do you do when you see somebody about to fuck up, though? When you see somebody obviously heading towards destruction, do you wait until they come to you, or do you preemptively try to stop?
Now, see, that's where the time comes in where you're like, you're the friend. Like, yo, hey, you might want to cut that out, bro. Like,
yeah.
Clearly, this is not a
yeah, I'm that person. I'm that friend who will pull you to the side, like, look, it's a bad idea. I know you're gonna do what you want to do, but it's a bad idea.
And you know what's crazy? Most friends ain't like that, and those are real friends. Friends are gonna take you aside and say, "Hey, look, you about to fuck up."
That's not even friends these days. Like that's honestly something that's up with the world, because people like, and I don't know what happened, because I'll put it this way: when I was in middle school, and my friend was getting in a fight, it was two things: I'm hopping in with them, or making sure no one else jumps in.
Yeah,
right.
Now everybody freaking brings out their camera phones and like trying to record it, and they don't do anything. And then like I see all this stuff like on the train where like this dude is like yelling at somebody on the train, and everybody's recording it, and no one's doing anything. And I think that just in general, we're so I don't know what happened when now whereas everybody's like mind your own business, that no one interjects on anything when people need help.
That
Listen,
everyone's so busy with trying to capture the moment instead of being in the moment in itself. Like people, you can see that with concerts and everything. Like,
I definitely know that.
Watching the concert.
No, I definitely know that. Like everybody's too busy trying to capture the moment as well too. But I mean, saying this, but even people who don't, they just sit there because everybody's still afraid to do
like,
something.
Bro, you remember when people say, "Oh, go ahead, Shy."
Sorry, no, but yeah, I had a situation like a few months ago with a friend, and she came to me, because she knew it was a bad idea. She came to me, and I straight up told her like, "You shouldn't do that. It's a really bad idea." She got mad at me for being honest with her. Went and did it anyway. Then after she did it, I came to her again and I said, that was a really bad idea. I told you the first time it was a bad idea, and she got mad at me. But like, I'm in that particular, like you said, it's a case by case. In that particular situation, you came to me and you asked me, and I told you. And then now that I'm calling you out again, now you're like, oh, you're being so extreme. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like, no. If you're looking for a friend who's just going to agree with everything that you do, I'm not that friend. Like, go find you another friend.
The easiest thing to do is to not change. That's the easiest thing to do.
I'm not a yes man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The world, like I would say, it's kind of weird, bro. Because like people will sit and watch and let bad things happen to others. Like they know something, bro. It's like if there's a big ass hole that goes to hell outside your front door, everybody know it except for you. Ain't nobody finna come tell you, hey, don't step there. They just call. Hey, look, he fell down the hole.
No one's gonna cone it off.
I'm a
they gonna talk about you when you fall down the hole.
Yeah. So I'm a psychology major, and there's a lot of psychological experiments that have been done where they've done like tests in general public. And I think there was this one test where like this woman was screaming, "Help, help, I need help." And everybody who walked past just kept walking. They didn't do anything. Like, so you're absolutely right. People would just stand there and look at you. And then when something happens, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew I should have done something.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why didn't you do anything?
I got too many regrets already. I don't want nobody to get seriously hurt. And then I'd be like, I could have changed it. No, bro. I don't want that weight on me.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's just how the world is right now, which is kind of sad. And I mean, it's, because I remember I was walking my dog and I saw like these two people like kind of like arguing, And then, and it's funny, and people were kind of just walking by, and so I finally went up and was like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Like, you can't, like, you can't do this here,
That's the thing,
all right? Or better yet, actually, I got a worse one. I was walking my dog. My dog's at the park, right? And then,
your dog is a magnet for destruction.
Well, the dog can be a magnet for happiness.
I was walking my dog, and then there was this other dog, and it was like this big German Shepherd. And it was kind of wild, right? And I guess he's just trying to run over like that too. And this guy like grab this guy kind of tried to grab the dog, whatever like that. And I guess his girlfriend or his wife didn't like it. So she was trying to tell him whatever. And then she literally got pushed over by him. And we're in the park in daylight. And
he pushed her in daylight.
And she's on the ground and rolls up like that too. And then she kind of gets up and kind of like walks to the car. And I'm like the only one that says like, hey, like, are you okay? Are you right? Because I'm trying to make sure to see. I saw what I thought I saw because I know I wasn't like a total thing because I'm dealing with my dogs and everything too. But it's like no one helped her up. No one did anything like that too. And there's other people there that were closer than me. So I'm like, hey, like, are you all right? You need anything? Can I do anything for you? And kind of just to check her out. But it's like no one did anything, and I'm kind of like,
don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I think it's a combination of things. I think humans we don't trust each other anymore because I mean there's a lot of the world is a bad place right now. It is, and I get
the world's always been a bad place. Though.
Yeah, but it seems like it may be because of social media.
Social media get a lot is exasperating things because now you can see everything.
Exactly.
Well, I don't think it was social media. But go ahead. Sorry,
Josh. Also, like as Black people, the way we were raised, like you mind your business, you don't get involved in nothing. If you see something, you keep walking, and so it's a combination of the way you were raised and social media.
See, maybe that's my issue because I'm half white, so.
Boy, hey, what you got? You Uncle Ruckus, you got reverse vitiligo.
No, that actually
vitiligo. Revitiligo.
No, that actually causes for me like more harm and confusion than anything else too, and like it's so. See, that's a podcast topic for another day.
So you half white for real?
Yeah, my dad's white.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, you're really half white.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, that's cool.
Oh snaps! Okay, I thought she was joking.
No, I'm dead serious. But
That's
I
why
still
laugh
feel like
hard
he's
when
trolling,
you
man.
say
I
that.
still feel like he's trolling.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
But I don't know, man. He got the voice. He got the smile. Can you do the white man laugh? The white man laugh. Come on, let's see it. Let's hear it, Alan.
No, but yeah, that's a topic for like another day. See, that's what you should do. Just ask me, like, growing up like that too. So I've been
Wow.
confused
I bet that
for
was
a very
interesting.
long time.
Yeah, hey Smooth. Maybe we should
Bro.
do an episode on like how you were raised, and yeah, that would be a good
We
episode.
can do that. We can do that. Hey,
Yeah.
drop that in the regular chat though, to remind me, because I will forget and make totally.
No, I'll drop it in the chat.
God
Yeah.
damn, Smooth. What is it? A turtleneck, bro? Like a Steve Jobs, my nigga. Oh, they ain't a turtleneck. Hey, my bad, bro. With it down there, you look like you finna give an Apple seminar. Bro.
I could not.
Like giving a TED talk.
He's finna give a TED talk with that turtleneck on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
I
about
cannot.
advanced robotics and AI.
Oh man.
Oh,
No, but I try to think back. Well,
Hey.
no, like we said, I think it is how we're raised, how people perceive us too. I honestly do feel that and I think even it's not even like mine or business. I think it's more so because I think at a time when we're younger, we've all tried to reach out and just general, just to say hi or whatever. And I know like if I see you guys on the street, I say hi to you guys. You guys are like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" But then I walk out, and like honestly, without my dogs, if I walk out people and I look at somebody, they're like, they're going the other way. So I think at a time too, I think we're just like it's programmed in us. Like, why bother?
Everybody on edge, to be real with you. Like, people are
and
scared of
COVID just
others.
exacerbated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I think during COVID, because when what was it? When it happened, what was it? I went to Utah, right? And it was
yeah.
No, and then at Utah, they were kind of like with their masks for a while. They're kind of like, it doesn't matter, right? So, but I'm coming from California, where you have to wear your mask, so I'm just used to it.
Oh,
now.
everywhere. Yeah.
I walk into this Target, and this lady's eyes are like, because I'm like, oh, black man in Salt Lake. She's like, they don't get many of these here, and I'm wearing a mask. So she was like, she didn't know what to do. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's people.
See, we could tie that into that podcast. Oh, yeah, we can tie
that in. We can
tie that into the same.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, but
yeah.
Dang,
so we're running under today.
Yeah, we are under. So what
under.
Closing thoughts? Yeah, under an hour.
What do you mean under? Oh, we're under.
That was,
And
that was all the topics.
Hey, shit, we can talk about.
I'm trying to get these where we in and out, and I'm stop making dumb long videos.
I'm about to say, boy, you can freestyle this shit, man, if you wanted to.
No, we should start wrapping up. So, Kev, go ahead and you
wrap
know,
it up.
We'll end it with what's important to you right now.
What's important to me, man? Finances. Seriously, trying to brush up on financial literacy. That's never going to change.
Yeah.
Just learning. I'm learning quite a bit. In fact, I'm learning a bit about economics because, I've been trading in the stock market and stuff, and I'm learning how certain things affect the market. Like, for example, people are talking about bond yields, man. The bond yields are high. How does that affect the market? Actually learning how things work in this economy, because I think that's what's really going to guide us to financial freedom. If you learn how things work, if you're smart, you learn how things work, you're going to be okay.
All right.
But you got to learn.
That bond yield stuff, I still need to get into. Because I was like,
shout out some of your resources that. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. After learning about bonds and stuff, I don't think I would ever invest in bonds. Not.
Yeah. They're not.
They ain't that good.
What
happens is, when interest rates and stuff go up, people pull their money out of the market and they put them into bonds because bonds are more attractive to keep your money safe. That's cool and all, but like as a normal person, fuck that.
So shout out some of your resources. So where you learn about your finances for our
Investopedia.com. I cannot stress this enough. YouTube also. Watch out. There's tons and tons of traders, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When you go to YouTube looking for someone to learn from, stick with the people who have the most viewers and the largest sub counts. When it comes to information like this, there's a reason for that. They cannot be wrong about things, just blurting out whatever, and have that type of success on YouTube talking about this. So,
Okay,
Cool.
Shar, what's important to you?
Man, listen, probably the last 6 months, I've been going through this positive mindset shift, like really heavy on letting go of things that are negative, negative people, negative, anything that has negative behind it. And I've been very into.
Wait, what is that?
what is what?
Oh, the clicking noise.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. That was bothering me.
I don't know. It might be my spirit guide. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, that's how. I've been very spiritual, very I just been in a whole different shift, and to the point where like people are starting to notice. Like one of my associate hit me on my inbox yesterday, like, so what has caused you to be so positive lately? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm just stepping into my higher self and who I'm meant to be. I've just been very into the whole meditation and being your higher self and the universe and angel numbers.
How do you meditate?
That kind of stuff. How do I meditate? There's a couple of ways that I meditate. Right now, I'm using a couple of apps. So I like Insight Timer. That's when I want to focus on something specific. Like I have a couple. Like there's one meditation I do. It's called "You Can Do Hard Things" to help me when I'm like overwhelmed. There's another one I have where like I'm attracting healthy relationships. So I like to use that one to focus on specific areas that I need help with meditation. And then I also use the Oak app. So that one you can choose, like it'll teach you how to meditate, and you can choose different background sounds and different types of meditations to help you get to the point where you can meditate on your own. So it's different apps I use. Also, YouTube has great. What is wrong with you, Smooth?
He looking confused.
No, I just had like mad deja vu. Did you, or were you the first person that told me about the Oak app?
No, that was what's her name? The one that lives in Canada. Yeah. So I use that also. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm like, I'm having mad deja vu. I just told people about that.
And so also YouTube has a great resource of different types of meditations also I have saved that I do occasionally. Also, there's like a lot of manifestation YouTube channels since you're into YouTube. There's like videos you can literally listen to attract money into your life. There's like a certain sound you can listen to and it'll attract. I have listened to it, and when I listened to it, that was the same week I got a job and 2 new clients. Like this stuff works when you really
believe in
realize
the law of attraction.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. 100%. 100%, bro. Like for real. Like you literally.
You are what you attract.
Yeah, you literally have to become what you want to attract. Period.
Yeah.
Point. Like if you are not that, you will not get that.
So I just need to turn into $100 bills. What you're saying?
God-given destiny.
I just need to turn into a Benjamin. Today, my name is Benjamin. Last name Frank.
So from my stance, and it's a hard thing to accept, but like your life, where you are in your life is everything that you've wanted to be without even realizing. It's your subconscious. Your life is a result of everything that your subconscious has been telling you, has been doing. Once you realize that and realize you really can't control what is happening in your life, man, you have the key to do whatever you want in life. But when I first noticed that, I was like, wow, this is wild. This is powerful.
So in other words, you give yourself control by knowing you can't have control. So you accept that, and that's what liberates you.
Yes, exactly.
That is tough as hell to do. I'm going to be real with you. Everybody ain't finna be able to do that.
You're right, and that's what. But it's a learning process. Every single day, I'm doing the work. It's not easy at all. This goes back to the accountability thing. You have to like train yourself and force yourself to do things until you it finally becomes a natural thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like staying conscious. That's what I was meaning by that. You gotta go it every day. Got to think about it every day. Got to try to change every day until it becomes habitual to where you don't have to think about it anymore.
Just like if you want something, you have to be speaking as if you're already that thing. So if you want to be a millionaire, I am a millionaire. Not I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a millionaire. You have to say it as you're already that thing. I could talk about this all day, but yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
I feel you on that.
Okay, bro, Alan, what you want?
Mr. Allen.
I am wrapping up right now. So yeah. So thanks for joining the Homeroom with Smooth podcast.
No,
Stop. What is important in your life, boy?
We already know what's important in my life. I said it in the beginning.
I
So
wasn't
like that
here for the
too.
beginning,
So I'm
man.
wrapping up
Come
to keep
on.
us under an hour.
No,
So yeah.
no.
Ah.
I gotta
Sad
say
divorce.
You got next time, man. You got next time. We got 5 minutes
He's
to
just
wrap
trying
it
to find a
off.
way out,
You're not
man.
gonna shut me down. You're not shutting me
Nah,
down.
I'm shutting everybody up. I am the co-host. I'm taking my co-host responsibilities. So
We taking
thank
it
you with the
down.
Homeroom with Smooth podcast. You know, we got
Hey,
our
I
host
can-
Smooth. We got
Hold on,
Kev
hold
coming
on.
in late, telling us about his money moves and everything, how to hold people accountable.
I'm trying, man.
Char over here making everything positive, bringing positivity in your life,
Yes.
making you a good person. Type X Thrills running these streets over here, going to
Running the streets.
worldwide, and
From the
and
roller
seeing how it is
coaster.
on the other side, and Smooth being very irate and angry, wearing his turtleneck.
You should narrate everything.
Hey, you know, we
Damn,
not
he
even
left.
tolerating this.
He
We're not
left.
even tolerating this.
He left.
Wait a minute, the fact that he left just made it even funnier.
That's
I
funny.
didn't-
That's
I removed
hilarious.
him. I removed him.
Oh, you removed him? Why you
removed
kick him? You,
No, but
you
for real,
mean, bro.
Alan, you should narrate everything.
Yeah. Alan, hey man, you got to get on Discord with me, man.
I tried to because I was on there. I need to go ahead and because I did it through Facebook and it goes to Discord and it's not letting me add it. So I'm gonna go do it on my computer.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of information we could share through that. Honestly, man, I think we should get Discord set up for the podcast, bro.
We really
What's
should.
Discord?
We really should.
So think of do you remember GroupMe? Okay.
Yeah. I
So
still use
think of GroupMe or think of Discord as GroupMe except on steroids. In addition to having different chat channels for the same group, you could also have voice chat. So you can go in there in a voice channel and talk to people, and then y'all could even separate it out. Let's say y'all wanted to talk about TV shows. You could have a chat channel just for TV shows where you could type into it. And it's like that. Multiple text channels and multiple voice channels.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it becomes a mess to moderate
So-
at some point. Like you gotta be on it.
Well, when you it's one of those things that when you learn it for the first time, you never have to do it again. It is a learning curve. But man, there's so much collaboration going on Discord. Yesterday I was in a hip hop Discord. They had Guap Dad 4000 come in. I don't know if y'all know that guy.
Yeah, I know who
But
that
just the fact that through Discord they're able to bring celebrities in and do shit like that. People, one of the stock groups is on Discord. There's people who are real life traders. They trade for a living,
bro.
and they share all their information.
I've been monitoring that heavy.
Yeah.
And that put me in there.
So it's a resource, man. It's a resource.
But anyway, before we wrap up,
We already did, man. You're just adding to it. We had a nice wrap up with the bow.
I didn't even get to hear what you care about in life.
Well, Smooth, you actually didn't answer his question. You didn't answer his question.
I
Smooth.
know. That's what I tried to do. I tried to throw his question on himself, and he was like, "No, I ain't doing it."
I was trying to get it under an hour. You got a minute and a half, man. A minute and a
He's the
half.
moderator. He's the moderator.
How did he even go? I'm the moderator. Look, I'm the captain now. No, but seriously though, the thing. So, because I wanted to touch on something that you said, because I was like, "Yo, that's me. Like, that's literally me now." Like, but I can't really remember what it, huh? Yeah,
The
like
positive,
the positive,
the law of
like,
attraction, and
yeah, like the law of attraction stuff. Like, dude, like that's really where I'm at. Like, and I've been like, I have a goal in mind for myself. And literally everything that's not like lined up or moving with it, it makes me feel like I'm moving backwards. I cut it.
cut it off. Yes.
I cut it, and I seem like I'm cruel, but it's just like, yo, dude,
You gotta
like,
do is protect
You're
your
too
peace.
old for that now, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
like, I have to go. I have to go. Like, I have to go. Like, this is my exit point. I have to go. Like, if I don't catch this next exit, I'm stuck on this freeway with you. I'm not riding.
I like it. I love that.
I like that analogy.
I'm not riding another 1,000 miles with you.
I'm stuck on the freeway with you.
Oh man.
Hey man, ain't nothing worse than being in the car with somebody you don't like on some real shit, and it's just y'all two.
And for a long ride at that. Whew.
Yeah, but yeah, like that is so critical, and like that's another junction of accountability for myself is making sure I separate myself from the things that aren't affecting me positively. Like if it's not yielding something positive for me, I'm just gonna exit. Like I'm just gonna find it. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna either I'm gonna go do it. Like, well, most things I just end up doing them by myself because it's just like, yo, I have to get this done. Like this is something that's very important to me. Like, and if you're not moving on my time, which is kind of like again, that just sounds a bit wild, but like I have this timetable set, and like this is what I have to do. Like, and these are the things I want to accomplish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like literally, I set a goal for myself with this channel. Like I never said it out loud, but with this channel, like within 2 years of September, so 20 September of 2022, like I want to hit 1,000 subs. I can't hit 1,000 subs like playing around. Like, so that's why I consistently do this, even though I'm all the way out here. Like I have to do it because if I take that time off, my channel's not going to grow. Like, no, it's not going to work itself. You know what I'm saying? Even if I gave somebody else to do it, they can't do it the way that I would do it because
it wouldn't be your vision.
I can put that feeling in you that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's the same passion that you have towards your roller coaster, and it's the same passion that you have towards your stocks, and it's the same passion that you have towards your online business. You can't put that passion into somebody because you just can't make them see your whole vision. Yeah. Like it's literally impossible until you get to the here's the finished product, and everybody goes, oh snap!
Yeah,
right. So what's your channel? What do you want to do with your channel? Like for example, you got quite a few people in the Facebook group and quite a few people that kind of follow you and fuck with you. Man, like you can make this something big. Like even if it's not necessarily your vision, you could do something where on the channel you could have a segment for sharks. You could talk about online businesses and how to DIY online businesses and stuff like that.
No, stop.
Same with
I can moderate. I'm really good at moderation.
All right.
I'm just letting you know.
So I know where you're going with
live.
I know where you're going with this move. You can't tell people what you're up to though. That goes back to that positive mindset.
That's why we gotta be quiet. Okay, got you.
Stop. So listen. Since you said that, we're gonna stop the pod here. I'm gonna tell y'all though, because there's a reason why I named the podcast the way that I named it, and what I want to do with a name rebrand going forward. I have like a whole thing, and I just had to make sure like who was gonna be consistent, and then like who I could
build your audience.
You know what I'm saying? Who I could bring on board to make it happen the way that
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I literally, because I don't want to be like, yo, hey, bro, like, no, you out. Like, I hate to be that dude, like, but
you're fired.
Yeah, you're fired.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I'm doing the work, bro.
I'm picking up what you're saying. I got you.
All right, so cool.
I got you.
Hey, y'all. Hey, thanks for watching. We out. You know what I'm saying? If you they're gone now. I kicked Facebook and Twitter out. Because I only do partial. If you want to watch the whole thing, I literally tell you.
Hey, clips are great. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've just been watching other podcasts and stuff. When they do those highlights, those 30-second highlights of an entertaining moment on the podcast, that does drive your subscriber count up. Sometimes they just need an introduction.
We're still live. Stop dropping the gems.
I mean, but that gem there should be common sense.
No, that gym's not. Whatever, like it's whatever. Like so anyway,
that might not even be a gym.
Really, that's common. That's common. That should be common sense for most YouTubers. Like I have a vision with the clip thing too. So anyway, catch y'all later.
Bye.